So we made a poll on Facebook, and you guys voted for this episode. So today, we went out and we bought 2 local Ohio-made coffees. We're starting local in the state of Ohio because we don't want to branch out too far. Once again, we're starting out. So stay tuned and let's see which actually one of these coffees I like, I guess. I am not sponsored, and I'm not affiliated with any of these companies right here. These are the 2 we'll be testing today. First one we're going to be starting with will be this one, which is the Honduras Cafesor, or however it's correctly pronounced. Don't sue me, I'm not a grammar Nazi. So, this is dark roast coffee. Once again, I love dark roast coffee. That's what we're starting with, so it can't go wrong. But they state on the side of this, it's really nice. It says, make sure to keep equipment clean, grind fresh, because these are whole beans that we're using today, and to do a certain direction on how to brew these. But on the other side, real quick, before I start talking about the rest of it, that's their Instagram page and their website and Facebook page, I do believe. So make sure to check them out if you like what you see here. The only problem I have with this is it says 1 heaping tablespoon per 4-ounce cup. I don't think they really understand how dark I like my coffee. Put this over to the side. Give it a few spins so we can make sure to scrape all the coffee grounds off the side of this so we can make sure to utilize all of them. Because here at a.c.c, even though this coffee was a little bit on the high side for my blood, we still don't want to waste anything at all. We want to make sure to use everything to its full potential, because here at a.c.c we also believe in that use it up, wear it out, and if you can't afford it, do without. So we're doing this because primarily I saw these coffees in this hoity-toity, actually it wasn't really hoity-toity, it was just very new to me. So I just wanted to try these out. So really what I'm doing is I'm either A, saving you the money, or B, I'm going to give you inspiration to go to your local coffee shop and ask for either One Line or Thunder Kiss. So here's a good shot at that ground up, and it's very nice. You know, it's got a great smell to it. It's, as you guys can be smart ass and go, "Oh, Dave, it looks like coffee." No kidding, it looks like coffee. Ta-da. We're going to try to use the exact same amount too while doing this. I need to add just a little bit more to this pot so we can have an even 4 ounces. So, and I'm also using cold water in every single one, so no extra boiling hot to try to actually pull any more aroma or any kind of flavor out of coffee. We're trying to make this as fair as possible, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to put it. Okay. So now that I've actually got this filled up to approximately 4 ounces in this, we're going to go ahead and pour it in, not spill it. You see this nice towel looking thing underneath of it? I'm smart, I know I'm messy, so I actually put that in there just in case I do spill. So we're going to go ahead and pour this in, make sure not to spill any, and not lose our lid, because I've had this thing for years and sometimes I'm not very gentle, because you can see, hi! But go ahead and put that in there. We'll go ahead and turn on for a second, and this is 1 tablespoon, as it asks for. So we're going to do the recommended, which is new for me. Usually I just pour it in until it's full to the top of the filter. And then I like to do this just out of habit, is take and put an extra filter on top. Also, tech tip real quick, if you have a problem getting 2 separated, just blow into it. It makes it separate way easier. So go ahead and throw this on top here, and we'll go ahead and start brewing. Cue the montage. So this is finally done. It only took half an hour or so to get done. I'm kidding, it only took about 5 to 6 minutes. But while we were doing that, we went ahead and cleaned up the grinder so we can go ahead and do the Thunder Kiss coffee after we get done trying this one. Is that clean enough for you? So anyway, we're going to go ahead and pour this in our wonderful big-ass Big Bird yellow cup, and we're going to give it a try. As you can see, it's not to my speck and darkness, but it looks like a light brew coffee. It is advertised as a dark brew, but with it being in a 4-ounce cup like this, they're probably wanting you to savor the flavor and taste everything else while doing this. So, first impression by using the actual instructions, it's a little bit weak sauce. So, now thinking about it, what we're actually going to do is we're going to change things up. I was going to try to do them back to back for comparison, but to be honest, this can wait a second. Just so I don't waste another filter, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make this my style. Now you're probably thinking, oh, Dave, what is your style? What's that consist of? Well, don't worry, we didn't waste it. We put it in a nice container for it to be saved later. If you just come right in here for a second, and I just, just a few little spoonfuls in here. Sorry, the filter's all messed up. But, just one, and about that much more, and I'm not going to waste that. Just put that right in there. So now we're going to try it my way and see how well it goes. I'm not going to waste this filter. Put it right back on top, and we'll see what happens. So, public service announcement. If you're ever going to do YouTube, do one of two things. A, make sure your battery is either charged for an episode, or B, have a spare battery. And guess what I didn't do? Either one of them. So, just a comparison, if you can see in here, is that's the color of the coffee before we did it my style. Now, just for a nice pour shot here, there's a slight tint difference, which makes me happy. Because that means it's going to be nice and pitch black. And the good news is, even though I shoved that many coffee grounds in there, there's not many floating around in there. So, ha! So let's give this a shot. I could definitely taste the vanilla a little bit better on it, but it's got more of a darker, harsh taste to it now. That's probably because I've maxed out what I can inside the coffee filter, which I'm okay with because I probably consume about 750 milligrams of caffeine a day. So this is great for me. So I would say if you like dark coffee and the flavor as it's recommended, do as they said, 1 tablespoon for every 4 ounces. But if you like the way I do, just always make sure to overload your filter just a little bit. Shh. Move on to actually doing the next contestant, which is the Sweet French Thunder Kiss Coffee. Now, Thunder Kiss Coffee doesn't have their own actual store, like I said. They're sold in different coffee shops and breakfast shops, but they're actually part, if memory serves, they actually brew out of the back of the North High Brewery in Columbus, Ohio. So that's all I know right now. And once again, the thing I like about all of these so far is they're local to Ohio, they're made in the USA, and it's just helping me support a small business. So let's go ahead and open this real quick. Okay, you're gonna go in here and you're gonna like it. Bonus one that we're actually going to do is because I kind of thought it was a good little fundraiser. Grounds for Hounds Coffee Corporation. Now, it was $3.50 for this little guy, but the good news is that 20% of the actual proceeds will go towards humane societies and shelter houses and everything. These guys are based in California, but my grandma was slow, but she was old, but hopefully this thing will hurry up and get done soon. They don't really have a recommendation for this. So we'll just go off of what one line it did, just to make a good comparison. Should have read the back, right? We'll just go ahead and do the 1 tablespoon once again. Should be a good amount right there. Save that for a minute. Don't get shit everywhere. Which I'm like. Go ahead and get our top filter on here. And guess what? Hang on, move that way. Well, if I put the water in, you can tell I'm getting tired. I came here to put water in the coffee maker. And I'm throwing shit, so it's okay. Don't worry. Be happy. I'm delusional. There. See how you can't copyright me because I f***ed up. Now look. I can make coffee. Now the good news is, now the Thunderkiss is done. I'm going to give it a try. And I've also went ahead and switched cups so there's no any chance of any contamination or anything mixing around. Not a sponsor, but Oreo, call me. About the same color as the one line. So, just taste. Unfortunately, it's surprisingly weak. Like I think I stated about the one line. Dark loving coffee is not happy with it right now, so we're going to go ahead do it my way, which, once again, is just, oh, look, a filter. Oh, look, oops, I dropped the filter. Oh, this poor little smash filter down here. I'm just going to pick him up, and I'm going to fix him, and not burn the crap out of my hand like I'm trying to do right now. And then you just fix it, make a nice little basket, not lose your mind while doing it. Then take all of your grounds that are left over and just slowly, and we'll do this the professional way. We'll just spoon it in. One, and then the rest. And now we put our little happy filter back on top, close it. Oh, I hope this is as dark as I like it. Doing this, it is darker than the one line. But is it better than one line? Yes, hands down, my proportion of coffee I like to taste. In your face, bold flavor. And this delivered on that one. So between the two coffees, between the one line and the Thunderkiss, the thing about it is I like both of these coffees. Now this one stayed smooth the whole time. So if you want a smooth coffee and you want it to have that kind of a dark taste to it at the same time, I would go with the one line. But have one more coffee to go, and it was just because I thought it was cool, this the idea behind it. So we're gonna brew a little bit of this up. I don't want to waste it all, but I'll go ahead and do the whole tablespoon idea, but we're not gonna go ahead and do my style of coffee. But this is known as the Alpha Blend. Great packaging, nice little thing. It's got a cute little pupper on the front of it. But we're going to go ahead and do the same basis since there is no instructions on how to do this. So I'm just going to open it up and not make a mess. Alright, for our last one. This will be the Grounds and Hounds. Very light start off, which all of the rest of them did. It's weaker than all three of them. But once again, I'm not going to discredit it because that's just a teaspoon or a tablespoon of the coffee grounds in itself in a 4-ounce coffee maker. So now that we've tasted the Ground Hounds, I just want to say this, that the good thing about coffee is it comes in many shapes and forms and always has that nice, dark, inside being it is. Just like most of the women I date and most of the women I know. And my exes, especially my exes. Oh boy, I really need help. And by speaking of help, what I'm trying to say is that we really like doing these videos, and we enjoy it. We want you guys to leave likes, comments, dislikes, slams, anything, really. We're looking for the kind of criteria that'll make us better. You know, we like being criticized, we like hearing good, positive things, but, you know, hearing positive things doesn't make you better. You need to have that one person that'll stand out and go, oh, well, your sound sucks. Oh, your camera sucks. Oh, this, that, and the other. So leave a like, leave a comment, especially. And if you want to, please subscribe to us. Every subscribe helps. So thank you for tuning in to a.c.c Garage, and whatever time you're seeing this, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.